All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott from Jeff Teaches Programming, and I've been going through Chapter 2 of the Murach ASP.NET Core MVC text, and we left off, where did we leave off? On around page 61, talking about how to handle get and post requests. So the next figure is going to show how to use get and post to create an index method that handles a get request and another index method that handles a post. So the get is when you're asking for information. The post is when you're basically receiving it. As it says, this is a common pattern in web development. For instance, it's common to have a get request to display a blank input form for the user. This is what should happen by default when this application starts, and when you click the clear link that's on there. All right, then when the user clicks the submit button, the app sends a post request to the same URL, and basically it should go back and determine the type of request it's sent, and if it's a post, basically, we want to get the information back. In MVC, you can use an overloaded action method to handle both get and post requests. There are going to be a couple examples on the next page. The first one doesn't accept any arguments. The second one accepts a future value model object as an argument. It says when you use an attribute like this to provide information about a method, it's often referred to as decorating the method. If you don't provide a unique signature, you'll get a compiler error because, again, you're trying to basically do an overload and you don't have a unique signature. When an action method accepts a model object as an argument, it uses the data stored in the get or post request to set the properties of the model object. All right. So as it says, there's an HTTP get and an HTTP post. Now, they've got this overloaded index here. And action method, get and post. Figure 213, it says shows the future value app as it's been presented so far. So there it is. Let's see if ours works or if I do have to add some more to it. So get back to here. Let's do a save all. And let's run it. And I'm going to try to run it using the same values that they used, if it indeed works. All right, so I make this a little smaller. There you go. I don't know why mine is so screwed up as far as its weight's laid out, but it's all right. So 100, 3, calculate, getting nothing. Clear works. This is wrong. This future value is wrong. And this stuff isn't lined up, so. Plus that home page, that title looks like it's wrong. So let's take a quick look in here. Title home page. Oh, I didn't close that. That'd help. All right. Here's, as far as I can tell, everything that's in here looks okay. Well, it fixed that. These aren't lined up though, and this shouldn't. I would think that should be out of there, that 99999. Oh, where is that we added that information? fix that. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while since I've looked at any of this stuff. Okay, that fixed that. I think we can now take this, comment it out. At least I'm hoping we can. Unhandled exception. Can't perform binding on a null reference. Okay. Well, I'm sure that's from what we just put in here. Okay, that all looks okay. Okay, I'm going to get back to here and undo these. Okay. Where's my home controller here? So I'm going to change this to what they show in the book. Okay. I'm not going to set a name, so I can comment that out. And the future value is going to be 0. All right, we return a view. Now that will be, we're going to decorate this with an HTTP GET. And then down below that, we're going to put in an HTTP POST. right, let's see if we fixed it. Again, I'm going to use the same values that they use in the book on page 63. Again, I have to clean that out. This future value, this thing is screwed up. We'll look at that in a minute. 100, 3, 3, calculate. Still not doing a flaming thing there. And clear. Let's go back to here. Let's fix that mistake we saw. Sorry about that. Here we go. All right. Well, I did not end my form tag here. Didn't start my form tag. That's probably why I didn't end it. Okay, there's the H1. There's my divs. Here, this should say form ASP-action equals index method equal post. Now we have to move. That's okay. We're going to get rid of that error in just a second. Tab all these over. And now let's end our form tag. There we go. See if that cleaned this up a little bit. Still doesn't look right, but and after future value, I've got a greater than sign still. So 100, 3, 3. We are getting an amount, and it is the right amount. So after future value, I've got a greater than sign. Let's fix that. That's this, so that'll fix that. I'm not sure why the stuff isn't lining up, but it's not. So we got to fix that. But 100, 3, 3, and that's all correct, and clear works as well. So when the future value app starts, it sends a GET request to the index action of the home controller. That's what's basically going to bring up the form. When the user clicks the clear link, it sends a GET request to bring the form up again, an empty form. When the user clicks the calculate button, the app sends a post request. If the user has filled out the form correctly, it will automatically set the 3 properties. All right. Now, there is a little styling that they want us to do on here. I did get back from my appointment But I'm now 2, 3, 4, 5. I've probably got about 10 or 15 more minutes to go, and I don't have that much time right now. So I am going to stop right now. I will finish this ideally either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, and I'll see you then. Thanks.